Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome. I'm Alexander Young of Young Forever Fitness and Nutrition Coach, or better yet known as YF Fitness. We're going to begin a chair workout. It's very easy to do. That's why I do it. Flexibility, mobility, and also just stretching is so underplayed in our exercise environment. We're going to do the workouts, we're going to lift the weights and move the dumbbells and barbells to make our body stronger and more fitter. But healthier comes from being just able to move and bend and reach without having aches or pain. So that's why I came up with this program. It flows from a little bit of yoga, it flows a little bit of chair Pilates, it flows from a little bit of chair stretching. So it's a great opportunity for you to kind of relax, unwind, and just get your body a little bit more connected. So the best time to use this is maybe after work, before work, after a vigorous workout. This is available to you, and it's available for all fitness levels. So we're going to begin. I'm going to have a nice, some quiet music in the background. We're going to begin with just some basic stretches, holding a few, stretching a little bit more, and holding a few. I'm always adding mobility to my flexibility. Okay, mobility and holding equals flexibility, all right? So let's sit down. Let's come to the edge of the chair and let's get into a point where we're totally relaxed. I'm gonna move my chair back just a little bit more. I'm gonna put on some totally relaxing music, which is really great. And there it is in the background. And we're gonna sit up as tall as we can. And I'm gonna grab my device again because I need to turn the timer on. So my stretches are about 45 seconds in movement and length, and this helps me to be nice and even. So you want to take the arms down, you want to stretch them down and pull them back, and just breathe. Let your arms dangle, shoulders back, inhale, and breathe out. So most flexibility, stretching, chair, standing should start out with just a relaxed breathing. And I inhale through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And when I used to teach Pilates, we took this inhale through the mouth and we breathe out like we were blowing out a candle. And we inhale. And we kept our shoulders relaxed and we breathe out and we inhale again. And we breathe out. I'm going to move our hands to our rib cage. And that's where all the breathing is. So bring your hands to your rib cage. As you inhale, feel your rib cage expand. Now breathe out. Inhale, feel your rib cage expand, and breathe out. Now inhale, and breathe out. Now as you inhale, draw your belly to your back. Now exhale, button it there so you can feel a little tightness. Inhale, draw your belly in, and exhale, button it to the back. Inhale again. And breathe out through the lips. One more, inhale deeply. And breathe out through the lips. Let the arms hang down. Take the arms up, inhale. And bring the arms back down. Good. And take the arms up, stretch up, and bring them back down. Good. And reach the arms all the way up. And exhale and push them away. Good. Inhale up. And keep the head neutral for the first movements. Inhale up. And exhale, push away. Good. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, push away. And inhale again. And exhale, push away. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, push away. Good. Now we're going to add the head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down toward the knees. Inhale, look up. And exhale, push away and look down. Inhale and reach up really high. Exhale. I'm going to lean back just a tiny bit in my chair so I get a little stretch through that back and down. Look down. Don't forget, look up. Stretch all the way up, reach back a little bit, and then come forward. Not all the way. We're going to go all the way forward after a couple more sessions and down. Now, where's my breathing? Breathe in, look up, and breathe out. One more, we're going to fold all the way forward. Inhale up. And now, as we exhale, I want you to come forward, reach your hands to the back of the chair, come back up, breathe in, And as we fold forward, bring your arms to the back of the chair. And now come all the way up, arch back a little bit, and then fold forward and grab the back of the chair and inhale. Come up. We're going to put our palms together and reach back. And we're going to take the hands as wide as we can back to the back of the chair. Again, reach up and breathe out. Lots of breathing is so important. Throughout the day, I know we don't breathe as functionally as we possibly can. One more, breathe out. And now, come up, extend the arms up, reach them up tall, push back a little bit, and lean forward. And now, arch back. And now reach straight up to the ceiling. And what I've done is I put my hands together and I have my index fingers touching. Good, inhale. And exhale. Stretch back, arch back, go back as comfortably as you can, finding your balance, and breathe in. And I inhale through my nose, exhale through my mouth. Inhale and breathe out. One more. So now that we've gone back, let's sit up nice and tall. Let's reach over to the right side gently and reach back up to the ceiling. Left side gently and reach up to the ceiling and then back over to the right side. Limit your range of motion. We're not going for the gold on this. We're not going to go as far as we can to one side. We're just going to go just a little bit to this side. Really feel that stretch and then straighten ourselves up. Retracting those shoulders, reaching arms up high, breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to breathe in and breathe out because I'm going for length. Inhale and exhale. One more left side. Inhale and breathe out. Arms up. Take that one arm down and return it back up to the top. And take it down and return back up. Now, here's where I'm going to add a little bit of a static stretch where after I hear this beat, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna put my hand in my lap and hold it there. But until then, down and come on up. Good, and reach down, take that arm up to the ceiling. And if your range of motion is lengthy enough, you're gonna go all the way down to that floor and you're gonna come right back up. Good, and press all the way down. And don't forget, we're gonna hold a static stretch. Down, good. Come up, everybody's up. We're gonna take our left arm down to our leg, tuck in and reach up. Now our body's further to the left side, but our arm is reaching straight up to the ceiling. And we're resting. Take your palm up here. That way we keep the shoulders from having too much stress. We can look up or we can look down or we can look right at our leg. Find that comfortability and reach and extend and reach up. Now lengthen a little bit more. Okay, here's important. Breathe. And breathe out. Inhale. And breathe out. Now inhale and breathe out. Both arms up again. Return them back up to center. Good. Now we're going to take the opposite arm down and we're going to reach it back up. And let's take it down. And reach it back up. Good. And let's take it down again. And breathe and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep your neck neutral, nice and relaxed. If you don't go all the way to the floor with that one hand, it's okay. But if you want to challenge yourself in a gentle way, you can reach down all the way down. Now, we're going to have both arms up. Put that right in your hand. Rotate that shoulder and get up. Good, excellent. You know that a lot of our tension, more than 50%, is carried in our shoulders, upper trapezius, and this allows the lengthening and allows us to pull that arm back. Good. And breathe. One side may feel a little bit more comfortable than the other side, which is why we do separate instead of trying to get them both to stretch and reach up and extend. Really lengthen that arm out. Looking up looking down, and arms back down. Good, we sit up nice and tall. Good, we're gonna take the arms, reach them back to the chair, and we're gonna lean forward. Just gonna hold on to that chair. We're gonna feel that stretch through the shoulders. And we wanna pull ourselves back up. And you can grab the seat of the chair and slowly go forward. And then push yourself back up. Hold on to the back of the chair. Stretch those arms all the way in the back. And then come back up. Good. And it's almost like a bow. Reach forward out of your body. We're going to go to cat-cow soon. Okay, seated, you can do cat-cow. Seated, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the rounding of my back. This way, the forward position, you can. So, I'm going to turn sideways. You stay right where you are. I'm going to take my hands here. I'm going to round my back. Have my hands on my knee. I'm going to push myself into a straight back. And then I'm going to push my back nice and round. I'm going to push myself up and give that straight back. Feet together, round that back. Make your back feel nice and round. It should feel really good because that's where we have the tightness. And breathe in. Breathe out as you round your back. Pull your belly in and breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. One more. Down, round that back, get it nice and round, and bring it up nice and straight. Okay, let's go for the legs. Let's take that leg out nice and long. Good, and let's take this leg up and bring it back down. And we have that leg extended and bring it back down. Good. Extend. Good. Nice and extended, and we bring it back. Good. A little adjustment on my end. Pull it in. And bring it back and pull that knee in. And you can lean back just a little bit. Good. And bring it back down. See that? Good job. Bring it back. This one we're going to have a hold. We're going to bring it back and we're going to lean back and we're just going to hold. And we're going to flex and point that top toe. Flexing, pull that toe back. Press it down. Pull your foot back and then point down. Plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. Right in the foot, the ankle, good. The foot and ankle part of our body is really important. And press down. And you may, like me, feel a little tension pulling that toe back, or you may even feel it on the sole of the foot. That's okay. Good. Now after this, we're going to go to another hold. Good, and push back and sit back and relax. Just sit back in that chair. Elongate this leg. Good. Bring it down. Good. Arm up. Reach down and bring your arm back up. And we want to stretch toward that toe. And we want to reach up. If you can only go to the knee, that's as far as you can go. If not, reach up and stretch down. Reach all the way up. And stretch down. If I want to get a little bit more engaged, I'm going to reach back a little bit more, and I'm not going to come down fast, but I'm going to reach, and I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to reach forward. Good. And let's lift up again. And breathe out. Inhale. And bring it down, guys. Bring it all the way down, and hold, chest up, lean forward, pull that toe back. So we're going to stretch through those Achilles tendon. Pull that toe back. Good. Right in that foot. Excellent. And lean forward, chest up. Good. Now I want you to go a tiny bit further so you can feel that stretch going right in the back half of the leg where the calf is. Good. Normal hold for a static stretch would be about 30 seconds. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm going to give you an extra 5 seconds, maybe even an extra 10 seconds to hold that stretch, to establish it. And hold it a little bit more. If I'm comfortable, I'm going to go down closer to that bent leg. I'm going to make that nice and even. And just hold it. Come back up. Nice and tall for me. Sit up tall. Good. Let's bend that right leg. Let's extend your left leg long. Let's lean back. Pull your right leg in. And drop it down. Come back and pull it into the chest. And have enough space to lean back and give me that nice stretch on the buttocks. Good. And we're pulling in. And excellent. Over the last couple of weeks, a lot of people have come to me, a lot of my clients have complained of sciatic issues. And you know, there's a bundle of nerves in the back of where your butt is, and it presses against it and creates stress. Good. And let's bring this back. And this is a great stretch to help out with that. Pull that in tighter. You can do this on the floor, keeping that one leg extended. Now, you may feel this in one side of the buttocks as compared to the other, getting a really big stretch. Pulling in, dropping your shoulders, and don't go for the gold. Just pull back gently. Find your own range of motion. Flex and press that toe again. Pull back and press forward. Squeeze back. Now, believe it or not, this ankle has a little bit more flexibility. You may not notice it in the camera. You may say, well, I see you moving it exactly the same way that you move the other one. So I'm going by feel. Good. One more. Good. Now take this leg down. Sit up nice and tall and draw everything in. Take our arm up high. Nice. And let's reach down toward that toe. And then pull it all the way back up. And remember, you must adjust at home. It's more important that you go to your length. You reach nice forward. You reach back just a little bit more. And I like to reach back because it forces a little bit of flexibility on my spine, and straighten forward. And reach all the way back if you can. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen down. And up. And we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to do a little bit of a longer hold. And since we didn't beat the beat, all the way up, come forward, nice and relaxed, and reach. I can touch my toe. Maybe you want to hold at your shin. Maybe even want to hold at your knee. Because as we fold forward, I'm going to feel it in the back half of the leg. I'm going to have you do me a favor. Pull that toe back so it really extends. The soleus back there. You can feel it a little bit in your Achilles tendon. You can feel it in your calf. Or better known scientifically as your gastrocnemius. Good. Pull that toe back. Chest over and breathe. And remember, we talked about that stretching in the sciatic and trying to relieve sciatic. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Good. I'm going to take the left leg. I'm going to bring it on top of the right knee. And I only have so much flexibility with this knee right in here. But we're going to go right in here. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Good. And we're just going to give me a little press and release. Press out. Now I feel it really on the outside of my area, outside of the glutes. Good. Excellent. And that's it. Nice and comfortable. Press down. And back up. And down. And back up. And now give me a little pressure. Hold for a few more seconds. Hold, hold, hold. And now ease up. Good. Press down just a little bit more. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand, put it on your left leg, and lean forward and hold. Sit as much as you can. Good, and stretch and breathe. Find that point where you're feeling a little bit of that tension. Ease into it. Breathe. Lean your upper body forward. Stabilize your hand on that chair, which is my left hand is stabilized on that chair. Beautiful. And stretch. Come back up. Nice and tall. Let's cross that all the way over. Great job. Let's sit up nice and tall. And now, let's get our arms up. And let's reach forward. And bring ourselves all the way back up. And as that's crossed, reaching, reaching, reaching. And bring this back up. And this is a good old stretch. Good. And bring it up. And you go down as far as you possibly can. And we're going to go and do a nice, easy twist hold. And reach all the way up and come forward. That's our indication that that was the last one. Come forward. Now, sit up. Nice and tall. Good. Take your right hand, take it to the outside of the left leg. And let's everybody look to the left. And let's open up our shoulders. Try not to let them sag. You're going to feel that in the upper part of the back. It's a good rotation. Let's open our shoulders a little bit more. Try not to overpress, but I'm pulling enough so that I can work that outer thigh, okay? Good. Kind of where your IT band is. Also where your tensor fascia lata is. Good. Look, open the shoulders. Okay, very good. Let's come back. Let's sit back up. Let's uncross. And let's take the opposite ankle on the knee. And you can see really how high this is over here. And that my tightness is right in this area. IT band. Good. And I'm just going to do a little press here using this hand. And then relax. And do a little press. Maybe count 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax that pressing. And I'm going to go 4. I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go 2. And I'm going to go 1. And I'm going to relax. And I'm slowly going to encourage that muscle to relax. And I'm going to breathe. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go down. I'm going to take my opposite hand. Good. I'm going to put it across and down. So I'm very tight on this side. I don't have the flexibility. So we aren't born with flexibility, but we must increase it. Opening up that inner thigh, opening up that abduction muscle. Now, there are muscles that rotate the hips out. Also, they're going out. You want to feel what's known as your abductor muscles. Okay, which is your gluteus, your tensor fascia lata, your IT band, and you're feeling a little tightness on the inner thigh, and those are your adduction. So cross over, guys. Cross over, sit up, cross over, good, nice and tight. Good, take those arms up like we did on the other side, and let's come forward, and reach up. And just try to relax those feet. Reach forward. Sort of feel like a little contortionist with those legs down like that. I love this fold forward and lifting up. It's one of my favorite things to do. Inhale. And remember that rotation we did on the other leg? We'd like to do that on this one as well. Anything we can to open up our torso. And reach up. Okay, we're going to come down. Sit up tall. Take your left hand. Put it on your right knee. Take your right hand onto the chair and look to your right. And I seriously want you to rotate my left shoulder forward, pull my right shoulder back, and now sit up tall and relax. Good, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. And exhale. Exhale, relax that muscle, relax it, pull it in just a little bit more, and look. Okay, good. Let's uncross. I'm going to do the left leg again. I'm going to move my cheat sheet over a little bit. I'm going to take that, slide over to the left side of the chair. Slide over to the left side of the chair. Good. I'm going to take my left leg, push it to the back, so that we're up nice and tall like this. Good. You should feel that stretch for the quadricep. So if I lean forward a little bit more, push that foot back. Great quadricep stretch. Really open up in here, and let's just sit, because we just opened up that muscle. Like, oh my gosh, you can feel it just like this, right up in here. Stretching out that quad. Your rectus femoris. Good. Right up in here. Good. Sit up more. Good. Nice. Take both hands. Grab them, one on the knee, one on the thigh, and rotate. Now you can either rest that leg or you can keep it a little tighter. Rest it and keep it a little tighter. Very good. Nice. How do you feel? You feel pretty good. Nice. Get that leg back. Starting to feel really loose in there. Now you are set up a little bit more tighter so we don't tilt in. The first thing we want to do is do like this. We want to set up nice and bold. Nice strong posture. Good. Posture of a dancer. Dancer posture. classically trained dancer. Good. Okay. Up. Both feet in the front. Let's slide over to the other side of the chair. Good. Let's just simply take that leg back. Stretch it, find a comfortable position. And I want to manipulate it, so I really want to feel it right in here. Nice. Good. Be careful of your knees. Be careful of the back foot. You can always adjust it forward or adjust it back. I'm tucking it in. And if you can see, I've got my knee on the floor over here. That's how much flexibility I have in here. Other one, it was up above the knee. So I'm going to go where my flexibility goes for me. So that knee is on the floor, so I'm nice and up nice tall. I don't recommend if your knee stops before the floor, it's okay. Both sides are a little different. I find that this side's a little bit better. Good. Now, take your right hand, put it on the outside of the left knee. Take your left hand, put it near the cheekbone, and rotate. Now here's the qualifier. We're going to do this stretch again on the left side and right side. And we're going to see how much we can have improved from the last time we've done it. Good. And I love a static stretch. A good static stretch really helps the body. And you open up with those shoulders a little bit and look forward. Try not to look down. Have your gaze straight ahead like you're looking at the horizon. And breathe. Good. Excellent. Come back up. And let's go back over to the left side. Let's form this stretch again. Let's take it all the way back. So over here, I had that space. I'm going to force myself to go back. And good. Now, my knees on the floor. My butt cheeks up there. And I'm just sitting up. And I'm reaching my leg back just a little bit more. And I think a lot of it too is that I have longer legs. So if your legs aren't that long, you may not be able to get your knee down. But I have the stability side. This side is on the chair, so it's nice and stable. And I'm just going to sit here nice and comfortable. Or get in this position, I should say, because I'm not quite sitting. Half on, half off. Sitting nice and comfortable. I notice that I can bring my knee in just a little closer toward the chair. Good. Okay. Left hand on the outside of the right knee. Right hand up around the buttocks. And turn. Yeah. Oh, this is even better. See how much you stretch, how much you've increased. Look up, shoulders back. It's all good. I'm going to even ask that you lean back just a tiny bit more so it doesn't force you to pull forward. Don't forget, squeeze the leg a little bit on the floor. Pull that thigh in a little bit. Okay? Oh, I almost forgot. Breathe. Okay, let's go to the other side one more time. Slide that leg up. Over. Press back. Legs into the chair. Good. Pressing forward. I'm almost like I'm kneeling, but I have this side of my leg on there. We're going to push my leg back a little bit more. I'm able to relax my foot. I'm shouldering back, and I'm just feeling that length right in here. Now, you may say, hey, I don't feel it. That doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Doesn't mean you need to go to overflexion. All right, I need to feel that stretch. It's happening. It just may be that you're a little bit more flexibility. So being flexible is good, but we don't want to hyper flex. Oh, you're like, oh, I want to go to the maximum. Good. Okay, right hand. Left inside, outside leg. Left hand back here. And let's rotate. Almost done. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And rotate a little more for me. Okay, come back. Sit right back on the chair. Good job. I'm going to take your feet and I want you to point them and flex them. You can't see too much in the camera, but point and flex. Good job. And point and flex the feet. Good. Relax the leg. Keep the leg nice and long and straight. Pull, push forward and pull, push forward and pull, push forward and bring them back right through the feet. Sit up nice and tall. Good. And I'm going to grab my hips so I can just extend those toes. Pull back, press, pull the toes back, press, pull the toes back, press, pull the toes back, press. And we're gonna simulate walking for our last few seconds. Good. And back. Now, right foot, left foot, one foot goes forward and the other one gets pulled back. Push forward and pull back. Push forward and pull back. And I'm gonna add my knees a little bit. So I'm bending and straightening the knee as the toes go back. Good. Nice. Push, pull back, extend, pull back, extend, almost done. Good. And add a little bit more of those legs. Good. Pull those ankles. We want to definitely feel this in the ankle and the bottom of the foot. Point, flex back. Point one away, pull one into the body. Good. Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. You're going to help with your squatting, your standing. Good. Now bring both feet in. Sit up nice and tall. Now, do me a favor. Let's give me 3 more inhales before we go. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Let's inhale up. And let's open up and exhale down. And let's do one more time before we end. Let's inhale up. Nice. Up, 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 up. And exhale down. And thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasing pleasure to present this to you. I'm really excited because I love this kind of flexibility. Very easy, very low impact on the body. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do heavier impact things and harder work. I don't ever want you to think that one should oversee the other. But I think they both can be done together. So take care until I see you again. Remember to like, share, and pass this page on. Oh, and subscribe. The big deal is subscribe, okay? Take care.